What's up, everybody? This is Marty Friedman, and this is Dangerous Guitar. That's the way I like it played.
Hi, this is Dave Reffin at the 2014 Winter NAMM Show. We are with the one and only, one of the best guitar players on the planet, Marty Friedman.
Thank you very much. What an intro. I like that.
It's true.
Thank you.
Very true. So, the fans are really excited for this new record that's out on Prosthetic. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect.
I mean, I pretty much overdid it, really. I mean, I'm kind of known for overdoing it anyway, but even by my standards, I think I overdid it in a good way. It's a very dense record. The main thing that's different about it this time is it's a worldwide release. It's kind of an American-made record, so it's not, how do you say, the last couple releases I made were strictly for Japan. They got licensed elsewhere, but this time it's a worldwide record, so it's kind of like, this is the way I like to describe it. It's like, this is what I think everybody around the world would like to hear me play, which I would also like to play. So there's one thing what everybody wants me to play, and there's one thing what I want to play. This is where the two of those things meet. So I'm pleasing myself, and hopefully this is what I think people want me to play.
Man, you're so good. I'm going to let you play. You're going to love it. I got a couple Facebook questions here.
Sure.
This guy wants to know, what is your approach to writing your melodies and that sort of thing? And Jason Becker, you're doing some new stuff with him, I heard.
Well, there's one song on Inferno that Jason and I did together, collaboration.
Wow.
We haven't collaborated since Cacophony days, and it was quite an interesting process, but at the end of the day, what you get in a song, it sounds like what Cacophony would sound like if they continued to evolve through 2014.
Wow. So
it's a pretty sick thing. What was the other question?
Your melodies. How do you go about that?
I just hear them. I'm constantly hearing melodies, and either when I hear something, I think that's really cool. Let's write a song about that. I just hope that it's not something else.
Yeah.
That already, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm ripping it off or not, but I hear melodies in my head constantly, and sometimes I think, well, I could do something with that, and I write it down, or I record it, or put it in my phone, or whatever I need to do to get the thing remembered, and then when it comes to writing an album, I listen to all these things that I've seen.
You're very much a child of 70s classic rock and love all the Kiss and that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm sure that helps you a lot of taste.
Yes and no. I mean, it has a lot of good memories and spirit for me. So I don't think you go into my record expecting like 70s Kiss or something. I think you'd be let down maybe. But I love stuff like Kiss, Angel, Riot, Stars, The Gods, all that stuff. The 70s and Trigger and all those rare bands from the 70s and all that. I love that. It doesn't really show up in my music too much, but that's the spirit that got me started into this crazy thing.
You're here with Roland and Boss. Talk about the product line and maybe what pedals really excite you the most and what help you in your playing.
I don't really get excited about any pedals, to be honest with you. I've been using Roland and Boss stuff ever since I was a kid in my first band. I mean, everybody has a Boss pedal in their collection somewhere, and that's because they're good. And I've been with them for years, and they always have high-quality stuff that I can do my job with. So I can't tell you details about the technical intricacies of it, but I know their stuff is great, the people are fantastic, so that's important for me.
And you're with PRS now. Do you have a new model with them?
Yes, I have a Marty Friedman signature model with PRS, and it's coming out also in May, and I've been with them for about 3 years.
Who are your absolute biggest musical influences this guy wants to know?
Biggest musical influence is Elvis.
Wow. I love Elvis too.
Oh yeah, what's not to like?
Your old Jacksons from back in the day, the classic ones. I know you gave some of them to charity.
All of them.
Japan. All of them. Wow. And that's a big part that you have to do that.
Well, you know, it was a win-win situation. You know, those guitars were just sitting in a locker. Now people are enjoying them and playing them, and hopefully carving out their own musical careers with them. And made quite a good amount of money for charity, so it helps somebody, so it helps two people, not two people, but helps in two ways.
That's fantastic. This guy just wants to say thank you. It's been such an inspiration in his life, and that it means the world to you.
Thank you.
And this guy wants to know your love of Japan. Have you ever thought about anywhere else?
There's so many countries that I love. Unfortunately, you only have one life to live in these countries. Man, I could like spend a lot of time in Singapore. Actually, I wrote a whole album, Bad DNA. I wrote it all in Singapore. Love that country. Malaysia, Thailand, China, of course, America, the best country in the world. I love Japan. I love living there. There's just not enough time. Going on tour really lets you see a lot of wonderful places. I mean, Italy. God, if I went to Italy, it'd be amazing.
Did you end up with dinner plans?
Japan is just, it fits me the best.
And is there anything else that you want to tell your fans that you're excited about, or anything that you want to leave us with?
Just thank you for supporting me, and like everybody who's not in Japan, who hasn't seen me that often. I'll be there soon. We got a record out in May. I'll be touring in your country, and I really appreciate you waiting for me and the support. And check out my new stuff and check out the old stuff, the stuff from Japan, because it might be a little bit hard to find, but I think it's worth it. But anyway, Inferno, man. The new Inferno. Check it out.
You heard it here, guys. NAMM 2014, Marty Friedman, Dangerous Guitar.
Scott down.